Man, the second that teardrop came down, them niggas rushed the house. Yeah. So they come in the house. Now, mind you, I'm still in this room. I'm watching these niggas through this hole. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm watching these niggas through this hole. So they come in the house and shit. This door is kind of hard to see if you don't know that it's there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's dark inside. You know what I'm saying? Immediately when they come in, they go towards the TV and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's only one room in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So they go in, out clear. They walk back out the door. I'm like, oh shit. Oh, damn, I made it. So I'm standing behind this door. The police officer's talking to her and shit. The other police officer, he's looking in the door. I guess he catch like the silhouette of the door. Yeah. He was like, he tapped the nigga. He looked at him, he was like, I'm like, oh, hell no. yeah, I'm like, oh, hell no. Damn. Up them irons. I'm like, fuck, man, them niggas is coming. So I'm watching these niggas the whole time through the little hole and shit. But I done put my foot against the door swings open. Yeah. So I put my foot against the door and shit. I'm looking and shit. Buddy kicked the door. Boom, that bitch slammed back. Pow! Damn, I said, get out. I said, God almighty. Damn. Lord have mercy.
Did you fall out? Did it like smack you or some shit? Or was you just
I was standing behind the joint, so my foot against the door. You know what I'm saying?
I be done fell on the
floor. So whenever I see the nigga, he looking in, I take my strap and put it behind the air conditioner. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing in the whole fucking room is air conditioner. Yeah. So I take it, put it behind the air conditioner and shit. They kicked the door open. I'm like, fuck it, all right. By this time, I had put a pair of underwear on. That's all I got on, though. You know what I'm saying? So go out there and shit, lay down, boom. Cuff me up, pick me up, put some pants shit on me, take me outside. He say, where the gun at? I said, what the fuck you talking about? I said, man, I don't got no gun. Y'all niggas just check me. I'm practically ass naked. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no gun. He like, you got a gun. I'm like, no, I don't have a fucking gun, bro. Let's go to jail. The fuck you mean? Let's go to fucking jail, my nigga. So the other buddy, he walk in the door, he go in that motherfucker. Like I said, there's imagine that chair right there is an air conditioner just in the middle of the floor. Damn. You know what I'm saying? And I done popped the bitch up a little bit and threw it up under it. Man, they go right in there, move that motherfucker, come back out with that bitch on a pin. He was like, oh, that's the gun we talking about. I'm like, oh, man. Look at this stupid ass shit here. So I go to jail. Whenever I get my motion of discovery, it say unidentified female called and told them that I was at their address, that I was armed and dangerous, and that, if they didn't get there before, X amount of time, then I'd be leaving to go back out of state.
So it was that bitch?
No. Let me stop.
I'm ready to fight the bitch. Where the bitch at?
I don't know. Still to this day.
You don't know who
Still
did
to this
it.
day.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you.
Unidentified.
I couldn't tell you. I honestly couldn't tell you. And I mean, there was several females that knew, that I was back in town. Yeah.
So you had no baby mamas?
Nah, hell no, not at that time.
Okay.
Nah.
How much time you had to do?
I did 11 years, day for day.
Yep, day for motherfucking day.
Yeah. So they sent you to 11 and you did 11?
No. So
what the fuck did you get? What the fuck did you get charged with?
I got charged with felon in possession of a firearm, and whenever the feds picked up the firearm, they picked up my dope charge. So then I had possession with intent.
Damn.
So not only that, now I told you I was running from a charge in Carter County and a charge in Sullivan County as well.
And the niggas stole gas from Michigan to here.
Man, did I filled up every time. So the charge out of Elizabethton was actually just a probation violation on some shit that I already had. The charge from Kingsport was a aggravated kidnap, aggravated robbery charge. Mm-hmm. So I'm on the run for that charge. They catch me with the strap. The charge that I'm on the run for the dope charge, the feds just snatch all that shit up except for the kidnap and robbery out in Kingsport. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? So went in 2006, came home in 2017. My state charge. So I never went to court on the aggravated robbery and kidnap out of Kingsport until 2010.
Damn. So he was in there the whole time.
Right. So I go to court in 2010 in Sullivan County. They give me 9 years. They give me 9 years at 30% to start after my Fed time. Yeah. Okay. So
that's whack.
Yeah. So 2017, I get out the feds. The day that I get out the feds, Sullivan County comes to Atlanta and picks me up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I go straight from the feds, straight to Sullivan County. Straight from Sullivan County to Whiteville. Whenever I get down to Whiteville, well, before I ever got to Whiteville, when I was still in the feds, I'm fighting my case my damn self. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the law books and looking shit up, so on and so forth, but it didn't really, I guess it didn't really hit me until I actually got into the state. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, where I'm looking into the federal books and shit, like I'm seeing shit, but I'm not seeing shit. Yeah. Once I get to the state, and now I'm actually in these state books and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm finding shit. So they give me an illegal sentence for the aggravated kidnap, aggravated robbery charge. They gave me a 9-year at 30% sentence whenever it's 100% sentence. Yeah. So aggravated robbery, aggravated kidnap mainly is right up under, you know, homicide, murder, so on and so forth. Yeah. You know, them's 100% charges.
Damn.
You know
so
what
you're
I'm
supposed to do 100% of your time. They gave you 30.
So what happens is they let me plead out to the 30% on the 9 years. When I figure out they done gave me a illegal sentence, oh yeah, it's time for me to start shooting. You know what I'm saying? Like really shooting. Yeah. So I'm shooting, putting in paperwork. Go to court. Now, mind you, I'm representing myself. I don't have no lawyer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm representing myself. So
you was that confident?
Oh, 100%.
But see, 100%. Niggas need that confidence. Yeah. Seriously though, because I got in trouble for some shit that was not like, if I would have had knowledge and not used a public defender, I wouldn't have ever got charged with those charges because that wasn't what it was. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people don't have knowledge of stuff and they get themselves in fucked up positions and situations all the time because they do not have that knowledge and they don't know that the motherfucking public defender worked for the DA. Bitch, they all on the same payroll with the judge, bitch. So they all trying to sentence you so you can pay these fines and we can keep you in jail, and niggas don't know that shit. And they do stuff like that all the time to people and have people fucked up. Like
99% of cases, nigga, if a motherfucker just sits down and pays attention and looks over case law and really, you know what I'm saying, like pays attention to shit, there's always going to be some type of something where they fucked up, some type of loopholes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, you know, in the penitentiary, man, it's its own world. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, man, a nigga getting that motherfucking he get blindsided, but by, you know, how the penitentiary is. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being focused on, fuck that, I gotta go to this law library. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool, I go out on the compound and kick it with niggas and roll some dice and play poker and drink some hooch and, you know what I mean, smoke a joint or something. Like, nah, man. That's why niggas stay in fucked up positions, because they don't get in that motherfucker and actually start paying attention. Because it took me a minute. You know what I'm saying? When I first got to the penitentiary, all I know is, nigga, what the fuck I done seen on some TV, nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And that shit is so fake compared to real life shit. Yeah. And I feel that though, because when I went to jail, I was in there crying. I was stressed the fuck out because I fight a bitch, do all this. Jail, I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. They're like, you just gotta, this is just your life. I'm like, what? Bitch, this is not my life. Nah. This is not.
That's bitch, one thing you cannot allow to sit in your mind. I'm not about to put that in my brain and make me feel like this is my life and this is how I gotta live. No, bitch, I'm not with that shit, bitch. You can feel like this is your life and you can succumb to this dumb shit right here, but baby, I gotta prevail and I gotta be great in life, so I gotta freaking fuck out of here. And that's the mindset that you got to have in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, that's how niggas get fucked up in there, is because their mindset is, oh well, shit, nigga, I'm here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm here at the end of the day, and it don't matter if a nigga got 1 year, if a nigga got 100 years. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? 90% of the time, the nigga that's got the 100 years is the nigga that is, man, fuck that. I gotta figure out a way to get the fuck up out of here. Mm-hmm. You know, it's the nigga that with that 1 year that's in that motherfucker like, nigga, fuck it, it is what it is, my nigga. We thugging, nigga. Mm-hmm. Ah, man.
Not all these years they trying to get me. No, hell no.
So probably my first 2 months of being in the penitentiary, my mindset was, you know, shit that I done seen on TV. Nigga, when you go to prison, nigga, you got to have a knife, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You got to if a nigga look at you crazy or talk to you crazy or something like that, you got to check a nigga and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Like my first 2 months, that was what my mindset was. Like, nigga, ain't now one of these niggas could disrespect me, none of that type shit, blah, blah, blah. And this goes to say, out of my whole 11 years, nigga, I ain't have not one issue, nigga. I've never had a fight in the penitentiary.
Damn.
Never. I've never had a fight in the penitentiary. In the county jail, that's a different story. But in the penitentiary, bro, I never had a fight in that motherfucker.
Damn.
But if I'd have stayed with the mindset that I had them first 2 months that I was there, it was inevitable. You know what I'm saying? But an old head pulled me up, man, and I'm talking about, nigga, I used to take my knife to the shower with me. You know what I'm saying? It didn't make a fuck, nigga. That bitch tied up. You know what I'm saying? We going. Wherever we going, that's where the fuck we going.
Yeah.
But an old head that pulled me to the side, me and him, you know, got kind of close and shit. He was like, my nigga, what the fuck is you carrying that fucking knife for every fucking day?
Yeah.
Why the fuck you got a knife for? And this is a nigga that's been in there fucking 30 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, the fuck you mean, nigga? Why the fuck you got a knife?
Yeah.
He was like, oh, I got one. I'm always have one, but that motherfucker put up. Nigga, I ain't touched that knife in a long time. You know what I'm saying? He was like, but why in the fuck is you carrying a knife around? I was like, shit, nigga, to protect myself.
Yeah.
I don't know none of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? He was like, bro. He said, you have you robbed somebody in here? I said, no, hell no. He said, you fuck with punks. I said, man, no motherfucking way, nigga. The fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
Showing on somebody? Nigga, does it look like it? Okay, so you're not gambling? Do you owe somebody?
Yeah.
I said, fuck no, I don't owe nobody. He said, what the fuck are you doing then?
Yeah. The nigga broke it all the way
I said,
down
what the fuck you mean by that? He said, my nigga, it's the way that you carry yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't stealing, if you ain't fucking with boys, if you ain't doing these certain things, there's no reason for you to have that fucking knife. Because at the end of the day, bro, the way that you carry yourself is exactly what the fuck you gonna get out of what you looking for in this motherfucker. Mm-hmm. If you looking for some bullshit, you gonna find it all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't on no bullshit and you got your mindset on what it is that you need to do to get the fuck up out of here, my nigga,
you gonna make it out.
You have you one somewhere where just in case.
Yeah.
But nigga, you don't need that motherfucking knife, my nigga. I thought about that shit the whole fucking night. And I was like, I ain't finna put myself in no motherfucking predicaments in this bitch. So I got rid of that motherfucker. And from that moment on, I think maybe 2 weeks later, man, I got my GED. Started going to classes and shit. Got the job in the kitchen.
How old was you?
Whenever I fell, I was 24.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm 41 right now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, but let's nigga, you ain't motherfucking 50, 60, 70, 80 trying to get your shit together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of niggas, when they go through shit young like that, a lot of 24-year-olds wouldn't be smart or not going to be on their shit.
They're not coming out.
They're definitely,
the
they're
right
going right back to the fuck shit that led them to where they are. And they don't have the mindset to do better. And that's so unfortunate because you could really be successful if you could really just get to it. Like you said, like I was saying about being resourceful. That's what I was trying to get to. Like, it's kind of weird to ask somebody, how resourceful are you? Bitch, I don't know, bitch. Yeah, we can come up with a story. But, like, but all that to say, like, yeah, honey, that's lit. Because a lot of people, 24 years old, it's over. Ain't no kids.
No kids.
You know how niggas be, fuck this shit, you feel me? Yeah, I did a 9-piece, nigga, fuck nigga. Yeah. Then I did 3 more.
Yeah, that shit's stupid. That shit is the dumbest shit on the planet Earth. But my out date wasn't until 2025. You know, it's 2023.
Right now, nigga,
Yeah.
So that was you in the law books, or that was God?
All the above.
Okay.
That was God leading me to people that were showing me stuff in them law books to say, you know what, man, check this out right here. And then that one led to another one. That one led to another one. Now I'm seeing this case law and shit, and I'm like, hold the fuck on. All these people cases just, got turned over for this shit. And it was everything from drug charges, school zones. Back in that time, a school zone was 100%. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it still is now. I haven't, been in the law that much since I've been home. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure it's still 85, 100%, something like that in the school zone. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But school zone charges, Man, I seen some homicides in that motherfucker. Just like all different kinds of cases where these prosecutors were allowing these folks to plead out, just to get the case done. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Allow them to plead out to 30%. Well, the only way that you could allow a motherfucker to plead out to 30% is if you drop the charges.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Not necessarily drop them off of you, but drop them down, like say from, a homicide.
To simple assault.
Right, exactly. So, but they wasn't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? They just letting them plead out and then, thinking the motherfucker's so stupid, they not going to pay attention. And that's usually what the fuck happens. You know what I'm saying?
You end up with a felony or something on your record, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, see, that's what they trying to do to me. Mm-hmm. I got charged with aggravated assault and aggravated vandalism. Aggravated. Yeah. And I didn't aggravate assault nobody. Because if I wanted to do something to somebody, I would have. I vandalized the fuck out they shit, for sure. But, and that's what I was saying. If I would have had the knowledge of the difference between assault and battery and the attempt to assault somebody or the attempt to commit battery, is I would have had knowledge. But I had a fuck ass attorney who was like, oh yeah, we're just going to plead this down to a simple assault. But that shit was showing up for a long time as aggravated assault on my record. And I had to go through the courthouse and do all this expunging and all this extra shit. And I was like, yeah, I need to get that right, because y'all got a bitch out here. I mean, no offense to felons, but I'm like, it's already motherfucking hard out here. I can't get a passport, bitch. I couldn't do TSA pre-check, none of that shit. Like, what? Then my shit finally, I had to go through and like I said, get all my paperwork, show that they brought lessen the charge from whoop. And then, I was able to submit my paperwork back through. I just got TSA pre-check in August. And nigga, I've been trying to apply for a fucking passport since 2019 or something crazy. Stupid shit. Yeah. So that shit does suck. But that's lit, because now you just popped out and you a DJ and you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, that's that lit shit that you pull up to the party. See, my daddy used to be like that. Yeah. He used to have a little thing called Summertime Party Rentals. R.I.P. to you, big dog. And his shit was like, that nigga pull up with the tents, just like you. Nigga, and my dad was a big, tall nigga, too. That is crazy. That's probably why I be at your restaurant fucking with your ass. So I'm like, this nigga so cool.
It's the vibe.
But the nigga had the tents, he pull up, put your tent up, he'll fuck around, cook your food, then he gonna DJ for you.
Crank the whole party
you feel me? That's lit, because you really the life of the party. Without you, nigga, don't be late. Don't pull me that motherfucking light, nigga. Like, the food ain't here, the tent ain't here, the DJ ain't here.
Oh man, whole party on hold.
So before you had your restaurant, how did you go about starting your food business on the streets?
So whenever I came home, man, I was really just kind of messing around, and I was smoking stuff on my mama's back porch. And I've always.
Hold on.
I didn't know where the nigga was going.
Yeah. What you mean you was smoking stuff? Yeah.
I was smoking meat on my mama's back porch.
You was smoking meat. Okay. I'm like, hold up. What you mean?
What you smoking, nigga?
Yeah. Cause we know Connect was smoking when she had flow ass. You feel me? We gotta specify.
Oh, but yeah, I'm smoking meat on my mama's back porch, man, and I'm a anybody that I fool with, nigga, I'm gonna call like, yo, come get a plate, nigga. Yeah, come get a plate. So that shit just went from really just having many cookouts to, folks being like, yo, can you come over here and do it? I'm like, shit, hell yeah. You motherfucking right I can. I'll cook this shit in my mama kitchen, then I'm gonna bring it over there to you. And went from there to I went on the road. I got my CDLs, and I went on the road for a little while. While I was on the road, my wife called me and told me she was pregnant. So she started having some complications with the pregnancy and shit. And I was like, fuck, I got to come off the road. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just be out fucking in the United States just chilling and shit. Right. And I got a fucking baby on the way. She having fucking troubles and shit. So I come back in and get a job at Carrabba's. I'm working at Carrabba's, really just chilling and staying out the way. And quit from Carrabba's and went to Tulips. Now, when I get to Tulips, I'm starting to meet folks and stuff. I'm the nighttime cook there, so I'm starting to meet folks and brush shoulders with people and this, that, and the third. And, there were folks that would come on the nights that I work, specifically asking like, yo, tell him I need, So I'm like, all right, cool, bet. And I was just taking on just little side jobs, cooking for folks and shit.
Yeah.
And one day, man, I get a call. It is the Democratic Party. Right. So, the folk call, they like, hey, this is such and such with the Democratic Party, blah, 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 blah. In my mind, I'm thinking to myself, man, bitch, I ain't got no money to give y'all. Can you make a donation type shit? You know what I'm saying? But something tell me, like, just listen to what they got to say. So the lady's like, yeah, we got your number from such and such, so on. And, we're trying to get some catering and stuff done. Can you do it? I'm like, all right, cool. Well, what's the gig? What we doing? Bloomberg was running for president that year. Mm-hmm. So they was like, well, Bloomberg, he's got a big rally out at the airport in Bluntville, and, we need some food for out there. I'm like, all right, cool. How many people? She said 500. I said, 500? Oh, shit.
Right, nigga, that's them coins.
Yeah, let me tighten up real quick.
Right.
Yeah. So she's like, can you give me some numbers, this, that, and the third? I'm like, yep. Can I call you right back? And she was like, yeah. Whatever. I'm like, all right, bet, get off the phone. I'm like, oh, shit.
Why you gotta get your shit together?
You're
like, damn.
Yeah.
Y'all
I'm used to feeding 10, 12, you know what I'm saying?
20
Some shit
max.
like that. Now, mind you, I'm used to, when I was in the penitentiary, I'm used to feeding 1,800 people 3 times a day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing new to me. On my own, though, in there, I got all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I can go and get this off the shelf, that off the shelf. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this shit myself now. And in my mind now, I'm starting to do numbers in my mind. And my nigga, when I tell you I'm living paycheck to paycheck, that's the coin. I need the coin.
You gotta tell them that you have up front.
So I'm like, man.
Right, deposit.
What do I do? So I'm like, all right, Lord, man, help me, Lord. So, bing, light bulb. You need to get a deposit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm sitting in my computer at my house and shit, and I'm like, man, shit, do these numbers. All right, fuck it, I can make that shit happen. I think I ended up charging them like 10 bands. You know what I'm saying? I need, of course, I need a deposit.
Yeah.
Start with how much? 50%. They're like, all right, cool, we're gonna shoot it to you. I'm like, all right, bet. They shoot it to me. Get the bread. Now I'm, ordering shit. Getting tables and chairs and all this shit to set up, out there and shit. So, I didn't tell y'all that whenever we actually finalized everything, then they tell me, nigga, the shit's less than 72 hours away. Yeah, they called me on like a Wednesday. The shit's on a Friday, my nigga.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
On my mama.
And you had to set up the tables and the chairs and all that shit too?
Food and get, oh, jeez.
Listen. But this is how God worked though, man, because he puts me in a position where I'm working in the kitchen.
Yeah.
The dude that owns the restaurant is my partner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
he let you use the restaurant.
So I pull down on my partner like, yo, look, check this out, man. I don't care. You could let me rent the kitchen or whatever needs to be done. I said, man, I just got a gig. Man, I can't let this gig go. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I got another partner that used to come down to Tulips, and he was a regular. He got this big ass smoker. I'm talking about this shit big as a motherfucker. So he's there when I'm talking to Culture. And I'm telling him, what's going on. He's like, shit, you can use my smoker if you want to.
Damn.
So I'm like, oh, shit, this shit falling right in place. This supposed to happen. Yeah. So that right there kicked me in overdrive. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because now I got that feeling of, nigga, this shit's supposed to be happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool, fuck it. Get on the phone, man. Call my brother. I call my uncle. You know what I'm saying? I call my partners. I'm like, yo, listen, man, check it out. I need y'all.
Yeah.
Like, I need y'all in a bad way.
Yeah.
They're like, shit, we coming. I'm like, all right, bet, cool. Go and get all the shit. Get all the food and shit. We getting this motherfucker now. Nigga, mind you, from the time that the lady calls me all the way until the time that we actually are finished, got everything put up and all that shit, I don't sleep a wink.
Damn.
Not a fucking wink, my nigga.
That's how good you run off adrenaline and all that shit.
Yeah, not a wink.
What the fuck you feed 500 people?
Pulled pork, macaroni and cheese, coleslaw, cowboy beans, banana pudding, lemonade and tea.
And for the most part, that shit was
So check it now. Even though everything was falling into place and everything was cool and smooth, nigga, listen to this shit. So So yeah. So now I'm sitting here with my pad and my paper and in my mind, and this is how I had to used to do shit before I actually got a kitchen and I actually got all of my mobile shit that I use now whenever I go to different places. This is before any of that shit. Yeah. Nigga, I used to have to sit down with a pen and a pad whenever it was, over like fucking 75, 80 people at an event. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd have to sit down with my pen and pad, and I'd have to do my time management. Okay, well, cool, fuck it. If I put the butts on it, at this time, then I can let them bitches slow smoke until, 8 hours away, and then, fuck it. If I start making the macaroni and cheese at this time, then I could put that shit in the oven. If I got 5 pans, I could only fit 2 pans in my oven. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out some way to where I could kind of slow roll them bitches, but still get them out the way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I gotta let these cowboy beans cook for X amount of hours and blah 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 blah. So I'm sitting here with my pen and my pad and shit, and I'm like, all right, cool.
You know what the laptop?
Yeah, I know.
Right.
I'm in it.
But you old school with it, yeah.
I'm in it. I'm like, man, fuck it. It is what it is. So, so now I've got all my timing and shit down. We in the kitchen, we get into it. I'm talking about we get into it. Comes to the day of, I think the shit started at like 5 o'clock or some shit. They wanted to eat it like 6. You know what I'm saying? So, I've got all the butts that I've done took off of the smoker. Now they're not done, but all they needed to be was brought up to temperature. They done took all the smoke they gonna take, you know what I'm saying? So they just need to be brought up to temperature. So in my mind, I'm saying to myself, shit, if I put them bitches in the oven, let them come to temperature in the oven while I'm doing this other shit, get this shit out the way, everything gonna be copacetic, they gonna be ready, we'll pull them bitches right before we go out there, hop on it, get out there, take care of the business. Yeah. So it gets like 4:30, somewhere around in there. You know what I'm saying? We in there, everything's looking good. We on schedule. You know what I'm saying? We need to get out this door here shortly because, nigga, it takes us fucking 25 minutes to get through the gate to get into the airport because we gotta go through the side where the hangars are and shit. Yeah. So the security guy come out there, do they shit. So I've got to think about the time that it's gonna take for them to let us in, and then set up time, so on and so forth. So I'm like, man, we gotta kind of get there as early as we possibly can. Blah blah blah. So I don't know, 4:45 maybe. I'm like, man, fuck it, let me check the temperature on these butts. Yeah. Lord, nigga, I opened this motherfucking oven, my nigga.
It was cold
as a bitch.
Oh, God.
Y'all done blew that bitch.
The fucking pilot light had done went out on the fucking oven. So all these hours that I'm thinking these motherfuckers is in here coming to temperature, it's nothing.
And it's pork, you can't fuck around with the fuck around.
Nothing. You hear me? It's nothing. And I'm like, oh no. So nigga, I hit him with the temp joint. They're like 100 degrees. I'm like, oh, that's not gonna fucking work.
I need like 75 more degrees on these motherfuckers.
Even if I just wanted to say fuck it, not pull them and just cut them off of the bone and then chop them up. Nah, none of that. So I'm like, oh my fucking God, nah, this shit right here can't be happening. This shit right here can't be happening. So nigga, I'm freaking out. I'm like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? So we get the maintenance man there and shit. He lights the damn pile of lights and shit back up. Now the ovens is, they back up and running. Yeah. So I gotta crank this bitch. When I tell you, bruh, that this is what taught me what high temperature cooking is, that shit right there is what taught me what high temperature cooking is. Because, nigga, I had to blast them bitches. Because at the end of the day, bro, I had already had it made up in my mind. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what the issue is, nigga. I'm not dropping this ball. I'm not dropping this ball. I don't give a fuck if I gotta chop them bitches up and put them on this flat grill. Yeah. Nigga, I'm not dropping the ball, bro. So, nigga, I cranked them bitches all the way up to the moon, bro, and I just gotta stand there. I'm standing there. So I done sent the whole crew out to the airport and shit. Look, y'all go out there and set up. Yeah. This shit's gonna be some wild shit. But y'all trust me and we gonna make it happen. Yeah. So I send them out to the airport. Shit, they go out there, they set everything up. They got literally everything except for the meat.
That's smart though, nigga, because my dumb ass would have been stressed out. Like, God, what do we do? All the way behind. Yeah, fucked up.
So they got everything except for the meat. Everything's set up. Everything's ready to rock and roll. Bloomberg up there, he doing his fucking speech and shit. They not supposed to come eat. Yeah, after this nigga gets finished with his speech. Yeah. Just so happened, he started late. You know what I'm saying? So they called me like, yo, he started late, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, man, I hope that nigga drags out. Please just let him drag out. So now what I'm doing is I'm doing them 2 at a time. I'm talking about the oven on blast, bro.
Yeah.
The place is smoked out. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like it's crazy in there. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, I got to do what I got to do, and I'm temping them. Fuck, come on, 10 more degrees. Temping them. Fuck, all right, cool. Boom, got them bitches ready. Put 2 more in the oven. Jump in the car. Run out to the airport. Mm-hmm. The second time that I came, I told the security, I said, listen, man, my back against the wall right now, man. I need y'all to do me a favor. They're like, what? I said, man, when I'm coming down this street, I need y'all to let me in, man. I said, man, y'all done let me in 3-4 times now. You know that I ain't on no dumb shit. I'm trying to get this food for these people. I said, man, I need y'all to be waiting on me, man, because I'm trying to get these butts done and get them in there. Luckily, they fucked with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, I'm grabbing pans, running them out there, dropping them off. I'm gonna be back before y'all, get to the bottom of this pan.
Yeah.
While I'm out there, shit cooking at the restaurant. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going back to the restaurant, grab 2 more, put another 2 in, run out that motherfucker. Hey,
damn.
Try to hold them off. You know what I'm saying? If y'all start running out before I get back, man, just try to hold them off. I don't give a fuck what you got to talk to these people about. Talk to these folks about something. Make sure that the lady that writes that check, make sure that you got something good to tell her.
Need to be
y'all hold me down.
Yeah.
I promise. I'm gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
Bro, I did that shit the whole fucking time. The whole time I ran back and forth. Damn,
That's
2 pans at a time.
And what's even crazier, right? I'm supposed to be feeding 500 people.
Yeah.
I don't believe that there was 500 there. But nigga, the food that I brought back after we fed all of them fucking people was probably enough to feed another 200 people.
Damn.
But that's how them people be doing shit like that, and I love it, because I'm like, shit, we finna sell this shit tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Finna get double time off y'all's little check right quick. You gotta be... that's some real hustling.
And that was your first gig?
You built for this
That was my first big gig.
First big gig?
That was my first big gig, man. And then after that, I teamed up with Micah Taylor and Culture, and we did a Thanksgiving meal giveaway at Tulips. Mm-hmm. And... man, I think at that point in time, we fed 50, 75 families.
That's what's up.
And y'all been doing that since, huh?
Yeah. We still do it every year.
How many did y'all feed this year?
This year wasn't as big, man. There was only a couple. It wasn't nothing like it had been.
Yeah.
And it kind of made me feel good in a sense, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because the first year, to have that many families that was going through it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
all them niggas didn't need shit. So Big Boy frying the turkey, yeah. We going over getting that free shit. What you talking about?
But over, the last couple of years, for the numbers to go down, I felt like that, shit was kind of changing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, damn, these same people that we fed the first year, we had everybody write down their contact information. You know what I'm saying? And was like, yo, listen, if y'all still going through issues, y'all know how to get a hold of us. I ain't changed my number since I came home. You know what I'm saying? So, you know how to get a hold of us. If you're still having issues, man, holler at us. You know what I'm saying? We're going to help you out the best that we can, this, that, and the third. And the number shrunk all the way down to, damn near single-digit numbers this year. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like this shit might be changing up. People's luck might be changing. I don't believe in luck. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying? So, either that or they just thugging it. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
And you probably one of the top strivers that's been on this show. Fuck y'all other niggas, you feel me?
She gonna get beat up.
No, I love y'all. Even harder than me. I be at his restaurant eating this hoe been at work since 4 a.m. Baby, I just got up and rode over here to get a little biscuit. A big ass biscuit. Hey, that's lit though. So that's cool. Cause you went from the PN10 life, PN10 cafeteria with the greasy spoon. Did that shit sound like SpongeBob?
The greasy spoon. You feel me?
Like you should been cooking with plankton.
Word.
Had niggas on
And now you out here and you guys, so you went from just thugging it out the crib. Yeah. And this nigga kept it a stack. Y'all other hoes don't keep it a stack. Niggas say, I'm cooking at my mama's kitchen, okay? Yeah. These other niggas like, I've been doing this shit. Bitch, you ain't.
I done cooked in some of the craziest places, man.
Nigga, you say you had a motherfucking hot plate in a motherfucking... I don't ever want to hear a bitch here say she can't do shit. This motherfucker said a fiberglass...
Yeah, fiberglass garbage can, man, with an iron. Huh? Yeah, all that shit. The whole name.
She trying to learn some shit. You feel me? She finna steal that. There's Mr. Krabs right there. She finna steal that nigga recipe. You feel me? Check the menu. She gonna have a greasy spoon meal on that bitch. You already gonna know.
So you love the restaurant life?
Man, love it, man. And you know, we pray for certain stuff. We ask for certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? And my mama's always told me, you know, son, if you ask for something, you gonna get it. But you got to make sure that you're ready to receive it, though.
You got to
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't just ask for something and then, you know, whenever it comes, you know, you just fumble it around or you don't take it as serious as what you should be taking it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, for a long time, I've always said it like, man, if I could cook 24 hours a day,
that's what I do.
Nigga, that's what the fuck I do. Every day, all day. If I could cook, man, that's what I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm going to do. So, right after the Bloomberg thing, man, in March of 2020.
You said the who? The Bloomberg?
Yeah, Bloomberg situation out there.
Bloomberg. I thought you said Bloomberg. Who the hell? What happened?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So after that situation happened there, man, we we was getting good gigs. You know what I'm saying? Weddings.
That's all it takes is that one time. Yeah. I had this food over here.
Yeah.
Such and such.
Word of mouth that shit there is 10 times better than any social media.
For sure.
Yeah, that shit's way better. You know what I'm saying? But so that March, it was crazy. Just by the numbers of the invoices and stuff that we had sent out for events in March, we was right at about $25 grand.
In
you know what I'm saying?
Month, that's lit.
And COVID hit.
And fuck.
Now, mind you, I'm like I ain't even took a full stride step in this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm literally just dipped my toe in the water. I'm like, oh yeah, that shit feel alright. I'm gonna jump in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And COVID hit, bro. And that shit went from 25 to nothing.
Nigga.
Damn.
To not a dollar.
Nigga.
They couldn't find a dollar nowhere to be found. Nigga. I couldn't even go to work to try to get a check.
Nigga, I opened my shit up in October, nigga. I made $30,000 from October 3rd till November the motherfucking 27th. On November the 27th, when I opened up that fucking food truck, I made $72. I was like, I'm lit. You know I ain't got no money. Nigga, I made 30 bands and I didn't touch that amount of money. It took more than that to build the motherfucking thing, but for me to get my money back like that fast, I'm thinking, oh, it's
gonna go down.
I'm about to be rich, blew all that motherfucking money. Then that day came, I was in that bitch like, oh my God, I don't know how I'm gonna pay my employee next week. How am I gonna get food? How the fuck do I buy Christmas? Goddamn, the light bill's due. I'm over here like, I was so sick.
Yeah.
Like $72, nigga, that's crazy. Nigga, I feel like I ain't recovered since.
Yeah.
Damn, that shit crazy.
That shit is disappointing.
Shit, snatch your ass up.
Yeah.
Niggas were getting them stimulus out here.
Yeah.
You know, got your ass. We all here like,
it
oh
was
my
hard
God.
for the business owners. Fuck that.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit
was
hard. It was discouraging.
He looked into it.
To begin with, that shit was
You started in
discouraging.
March, right when
like,
shit was getting rocky. Shit, I remember my kids went on like spring break. Yeah. And then boom, we had my daughter's birthday party March 18th at the crib because COVID
everything
was like shut the fuck down.
Done. So when COVID actually first hit the news, I'm in Pigeon Forge at a fucking
hit the news. First hit the news. Boss nigga, I checked Instagram. Niggas finished that shit on Instagram a long time ago, nigga. He wasn't ready. Nigga.
When that shit first hit the news, my nigga, I'm in Pigeon Forge at a fucking food show for Reinhardt. I'm at Reinhardt's food show, and the shit hit. They talking about some COVID, this, that, and the third, or COVID-19. And I'm like, man, I don't even know what the
So
fuck
you
that
just
shit
skipped
is.
over Corona. You know it was Corona first. They called that shit Corona, didn't COVID.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah, it was Corona first, nigga. Yeah, he went straight to the death. That nigga was straight, nigga. I ain't find out till it was COVID, nigga. Nigga, yeah, Corona. Yeah, nigga, too late, nigga. That shit been out here, nigga. Now they put a real stamp on that shit.
Hell yeah. But yeah, I'm down there and shit. The shit hit, and I'm really kind of like whatever. And man, we come back home and shit. I think I go to work for like 1 day or some shit, and he tell us like, back. Yo, listen,
it's over after the day.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck you mean we done? He was like, shit, we shut down. Everything shut down. I'm like, ho, wait a minute, wait. Fuck you mean shut down? Like, nigga, I can't come to work.
Right, what do you mean?
I can't clock in and shit. Yeah. He was like, man, until they say otherwise, nah, we can't do nothing. So I'm like, oh man. Then that's whenever the whole, all the catering gigs was, well, dude, we need our deposit back because there ain't nothing left. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Damn.
So when COVID hit, that shit, you know, all the cooking went down the drain, and I'm like, man, what the fuck am I going to do? There's no fucking way that I'm gonna sit in this motherfucking crib and not do nothing. You know, it had me kind of nervous at first because, you know, they was talking about curfews and all this old weird shit. So I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on?
Am I back in the pen?
So, yeah, they got me on lockdown. Count time. So, nigga, whenever it kind of lifted up a little bit, man, I started doing fucking carpentry work. Man, I don't know how to build nothing. Nigga, I ain't know how to build shit.
I'm going whatever I
Listen,
need to.
man, I had one person, and she my partner, Miss Patricia, man. She calls me and she was like, man, I got all this ivy shit growing up the side of my house. Yeah. You know, can you come and get it off my house? I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, I can. I don't care what it is. I don't know how I'm gonna get it off, but I'm gonna get that shit off. Shit. So I go over there and shit. This shit is everywhere. I'm talking about this shit is all over a crib, and it was English ivy. You know what I'm saying? So me and my brother, we think that we finna get over that motherfucking manhandle it, yank that shit off, and nigga, we get the yanking. I'm like, oh, man, what the fuck?
That shit in the breeze.
Yeah. So we got a little bit off and shit, and I'm like, man, this shit here is fucking retarded. Then my uncle comes over there. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, everything that y'all doing is for no apparent reason at all. So I'm like, why? What you mean? He said, man, y'all yanking it off the house and y'all yanking it out, you know, cutting it off the ground and shit. He said, but if you ain't pulling them roots it's gonna be right back up against the side of that house. So I'm like, well, how the hell we do that? And he was like, you had to dig that shit out. I'm like, do what? He was like, yeah, you got to get it out the ground. Yeah. So I'm like, man, fuck. So I go up under the porch and shit and looking around. I'm like, man, this shit is fucking everywhere. But then I look up and I'm up under her deck. Yeah. I look up and all of her 2x6s is chewed up. Where this fucking English ivy had wrapped around it and started chewing the wood up. Yeah. So I'm like, oh shit, that is dangerous. So I go in the house. I'm like, yo, listen, I know there's some shit you don't want to hear right now. Yeah. I said, but I got up under your deck and all your 2x6s are chewed up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, that is dangerous to stand on your deck with the way that your wood looks. Yeah. She was like, well, what do we do? I was like, I don't know. I was like, shit, I'm gonna figure something out. Yeah. So I go back, I don't know, probably a day or two later and shit. I'm like, yo, your deck is way too old for us to just say we're gonna come in and change some boards and shit out. Yeah. I said, man, you need a new deck. She was like, well, how much you gonna charge me? I was like, let me get right back with you on that. So, nigga, before I even pull out of her damn driveway, I called my uncle. Uncle Robbie. He said, what's up? I said, man, listen, I need some help. He said, what you got going on? I said, man, I'm down here at Patricia's house. And that English ivy, where it done messed up all them boards and stuff up under her porch, I told her she needs to get it rebuilt. Yeah. And she asked me how much. He said, well, what you gonna do? I said, shit, I'm gonna rebuild it. He said, well, how much you gonna charge her? I said, hell, I don't know. That's what I was calling you for. He said, well, I'm gonna tell you how I used to do it. I said, all right. He said, you need to do labor plus material 2 times plus 15%. Yeah. He was talking fucking Spanish to me. I said, man, what the fuck does that mean? He said, man, you got to make a doggone material list. He said, you know the measurements? I said, no. He said, well, how you going to start? I said, I don't have a clue. So he comes down there. We measure it off. Bang, bam, bam. Get everything. He was like, all right, come on, I'm going to show you how to make a material list. So you know, he's breaking it down to me. All right, look, you on 16-inch centers. You know, every 16 inches you got to put a 2x6, but it's got to go, you know, here, there. You got to do this, you got to do that. And I'm like, all right, bet, cool. So he rocks with us throughout the whole thing. We end up building her a 2-level deck. Yeah. Okay. So when we built her the deck, we level out the ground to get all that English ivy and shit out the ground. Yeah. Crazy shit is that where she lives at is on old riverland. So that shit's just a bunch of big ass rocks and shit. Nigga, that shit was some tough shit. That shit there was hard, but we got the shit done. So after we got that shit done, you know, she paid us and shit. You know, in my mind, I'm saying to myself, like, oh, shit, boy, we done made some motherfucking bread. You know what I'm saying?
You had to work.
Not, it's not, you know, nothing crazy, but I can pay the motherfucking bills. You know what I'm saying? So, man, we just started doing every fucking thing we get our fucking hands on. Pressure washing, nigga. I would lay in bed at night and Google shit because somebody asked me to come do a job and shit. You need what? A retaining wall built? Man, I don't even know what the fuck a retaining wall is.
Hey, nigga, you really can't do that though.
Yeah, word.
Teach you.
So it goes from me and my brother saying, fuck it, nigga, you know, we gonna Google everything that we possibly can to try to get this shit done to, you know what, man? What the fuck am I thinking? I need to find me some niggas that know what the fuck they doing. So I went and found me some niggas that knew what the fuck they was doing. Yeah. And, man, started taking on more jobs and shit, and I would just delegate what the fuck need to be done. All right, look, cool, fuck this. You know that they need a floating floor put in their crib. Mike, you know what to do. You know, Pat, y'all go with him. He gonna take care of that. I'm gonna go over here and check on this job right here. Whenever I go check on that job, I'm gonna go ahead and get the material over there. So by the time y'all get finished with this one, then boom, y'all go ahead and hit that one, and you know, it kept us up and going. Yeah, I didn't make no whole bunch of money. Matter of fact, hell, off of probably 10, 15 of the jobs, I went in the motherfucking rear because I didn't know how to bid them. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling folks, I'll come out there and build you a deck for, you know, $7,000, and by the time I get finished, I'm like, damn, I just spent $7,000 on the motherfucking wood. Then I gotta pay these niggas here. Oh man, what the fuck am I thinking? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times it would just be times where I would literally just make my money back. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't make $1 more, and even there's been times before that I went in the negative and from, you know, having to pay out my labor and shit. You know what I'm saying? But the way that I was looking at it was fuck it, the money that I put into it, you know, I'll at least get that back. You know what I'm saying? So I can still kind of see my money a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But until the fucking food shit opened back up, nigga, that's what we did. Like I said, we pressure washed, man. I started doing machine work, grading work, and just all kinds of different shit, man. And it kind of kept us afloat. You know what I'm saying? But then when the world opened back up, man, it was like God said, hey, nigga, it's time. It's time. It's time. So go ahead and go grab you some food, man, and get it together. So, yeah.
Hey, that's lit. Yeah. So on this episode of Grind Show, I gotta ask you how you grind show every day, nigga, because you just
do it.
Okay. If you want to know how to be a resourceful motherfucker, tune into this episode. Okay, we gonna put you on right quick. So tell the people where to follow you on social media. How they can get some catering, some decks built,
man,
little belly button massage.
Oh man, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If you want a damn deck built, I am not the nigga to call no more.
Back in his baby D days.
I do not want no smoke with no more construction work. I promise to God, on everything, man. If I have to, of course I'm gonna do it. But if I ain't got to, man, that shit there was stressful. I ain't know what the fuck I was doing. So that shit there was stressful. But y'all can catch me at Big Boys Pop-Up Eatery Entertainment and Promotions. Redis TJ. Catch all that on Facebook, man. On Instagram, it's Big Boys BBQ _grill. I am Big Boy. Y'all already know what's happening.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning into the Grind Show every day. Rewind. Thank y'all for tuning into the Grind Show every day show. We'll see y'all niggas next time.
You better know it.